Hey guys, today's video is going to be more of like a vlog. I mean, I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'm going to show y'all how to wash your brushes, okay? So I'm going to set this up right here. Okay, so first you want to start off with the towel. It doesn't have to be like any fancy towel. You want to fold it however you want, but the one way I do it so that way my brushes will dry once they're wet is I put like a little, I'm going to do it on this side, a little lift right here, and you'll see why in a second. So kind of like a pillow. Okay, so I did grab a few brushes. Ignore my hands, are all crusty right now. A foundation one, a bronzing and contour, a concealer brush, another one that I use for bronzing and foundation, my baking brush and eyeshadow brush. I'll also get another eyeshadow brush for y'all to check it out. And I do want it to be known that you do not have to use any expensive shampoos. I do use Tresemme usually, but I have used this one before. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna have my camera right here to, yes, that's my light right there. Sorry, my bathroom has terrible lighting. Okay, so I'm starting off with my brush, and the first thing you want to do is you want to wet it, like get it all wet, so that way you don't put the soap on right away and it's just dry, because then that's gonna mess it up. So now that my brush is completely wet, I will be getting, I'll just use this cheaper one, this Daily Defense. I think it's like $2 or something. I usually put on my hand. Soap is on my hand and it just fell, wasted. And then I get the brush and I put it, lather it all around my hand. And now there's a bunch of my foundation breakage and everything in the sink. Now all this right here is, if it loads, is foundation, just anything, and the brush still looks super dirty, but you're going to continuously do that, so I'm going to continue that. Okay, so you want to wet it a little more to make sure everything gets off, and look, some of it's going to be dirty when I do that again. I like to just let everything get out. Oh, it felt like something bit me. Okay, and I do this, I feel like you should try to do this. Okay, if you wear makeup every single day, you should do this once a week. But if you wear makeup like twice a week, maybe every 2 weeks. But, I mean, stuff does, check this out. And stuff does build up on your brushes. So you should wash them quite often just so you don't break out. Just so there's not anything, fungus or anything growing in your brushes. And just in case you use any brushes on someone else, you should immediately wash if you use them on someone else. And then make sure they're clean before you use them on anyone else. Okay, so this brush still has a lot of product, but I'm continuously going to do this. You just keep adding as much soap as you need. And I'll show you all the difference between this brush once it's clean and then the other brush that I have like this. Okay, now these brushes are the exact same foundation brushes. This one is a clean one. See, there is a little bit of product left. I would normally wait to get it all off, but since it is just for a video, I mean, I'm not gonna go all wild. This one is still really dirty. You can even tell on the brush that this part is dirty and then this part is clean. So now when I'm done, I get that pillow part and I will lay this flat right here, the brush facing down, so that way if there's any water, it'll go down into the towel instead of laying it like this where it'll just stay there. Okay? Okay, now I will be doing the same thing with my baking brush. It's very white. You can see all the product getting dusted off. Okay, so I'm going to wet it first, make sure the brush is completely wet. And it smells like Cody Spun. Okay, and try and get as much of whatever's on there off first. And then I will be getting the soap. And of course you can't tell much because it's already white powder. But it is good to just, I know it is just air spun, but you should still wash it. Doesn't matter what you use it for. If you did use it, you need to wash it. Okay. And just get up in there. And this one washed really fast. And look at how pretty it looks new. These are BH Cosmetics brushes. I love their brushes. I usually get them in kits though, and I will tell you that they have them at Ross and TJ Maxx. My next video next week, maybe I'll do a haul for Ross and TJ Maxx to tell y'all what I got from there. Okay, make sure everything's out. And then this is a towel. I'll just lather it around to make sure it's dry. And then again, this is the pillow. Put it down to where it'll dry. Now I'll be going in with my M441 by Morphe. And I did use this for my look the other day, and it was very intense. So I'm going to make sure to wash it off. And when you just wet it, a little product will come off. But let's get started. So I'm going to get the shampoo. I have not tried dish soap. I just stay with shampoo because, I mean, technically, okay, this is probably really dumb. I'm kind of dorky, but if you think about it, the brushes are a lot like hair texture. So I think it'll work about the same. It has worked fine with me. All my brushes stay clean. There's no soap that'll stay in if I wash them out correctly. So I'm not complaining. There is like brush cleaners at Ulta. I did buy one for like $8. It was not worth it. It was super messy. I just didn't enjoy it. Okay, now there is a little pink touch to this, but I believe the brush already has this. If not, I didn't get all the product off. I'll just try one more time. And lather it on my finger. Kind of rinse it. Okay. Now make sure to get it all out. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to try with one of my brushes that I'm not like crazy about. I mean, I like it, but it's not like my fave. And I'm going to use the brush cleaner from Ulta. See how it works. I've tried it already, but I'm just going to try it again to see if my mind changes. It smells kind of weird. See, product is washing off, but you can tell when there's... Oh my god. That's really strong. Okay, you can tell when there's still soap like stuck in a product because it's shiny and it looks like just like little crystals on the brush, and that's what's on there right now. With the soap, it doesn't leave that. But this brush cleaner did do that. So I'm going to try another one. See if that changes at all. Let's see. Here, I'll use my Wet n Wild blending brush. Wet it. Spray it on there. Oh my god, that's so strong. Okay. And it is, I mean, I guess it is cleaning it. It says cleanser, non-drying, and conditioning, but it's not washing anything out. It's not taking away the stain. I guess it's just making everything cleansed and I guess smell better. See, it is washing it out, but it's taking way too much of that spraying thing when you can just buy this other green bottle of shampoo for like $2. See, it's somewhat clean on this side, but there still is left product on that side. And now I'll show you again with that same brush, but with the shampoo. Okay, so I'm going to wet it. Put the soap in, move it all around. Wash the soap out, and look, see, it's already coming out. The other one, it took like a few times. Now by the time I'm done with this second round, it should be completely out. See, look, this looks way cleaner. Really white. And you can see the pink, and then this one, white on this side, but still red from the products that I used. See the difference? Okay, now I'll get all that water out, and then on the towel, dry them, put them on the pillow, and then the beauty blender, I'll just let sit and air dry. Okay guys, I'm really crusty because I'm working a little bit, but hopefully you understand how to wash brushes now. Ignore this giant zit on my face, but if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. And